Hello, welcome back. Happy, what is today? Tuesday. Okay, so I did that video yesterday talking about what I think is real magic based on my experience in my limited perception. But I wanted to bring up a few other things. And yeah, sorry I don't brush my hair and get dressed to do videos. I just do them when they come. So, what I want to point out, I mentioned like sage and candles and, all of that. I have all that, but I believe that they have their own special properties, piece of the puzzle. So I allow them to do what they are good at, like I do with people, like I expect other people to do with me and everything else around them, right? So, I don't think there's anything bad or evil or anything in it at all. I just am uncomfortable with free will is real. We must allow free will with others, right? So you can't say you believe in free will, yet still cast spells and try to influence and manipulate other people for whatever it is that you believe to be the best outcome. We don't know the best outcome. We don't even know the best outcome in my life. Not there yet, right? All I do know is that all this horrible stuff that everybody thinks, oh, poor you, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it sucks. I'm not going to lie. But I have grown so much. I'm thankful for that, okay? And it helps give me a clearer picture of my path. So another thing I wanted to bring up is hiring people, like witches, shamans, self-proclaimed, spiritual gurus, etc. And getting back to people that I had on my show. Oh yeah, I had them all on my show. Unfortunately, now that I know and can see and this and that, let me just put it to you this way. I not only had them on the show and promoted them and their books and their classes and their sessions and all that for free, I paid them for sessions. Oh, Christie, you have this attachment, and this is what's blocking you. Or, soul retrievals, or all of these things. I went to somebody in Arizona. A couple different people, actually. One of them was on the show, the other was not, and, it wasn't public. And then other people that were on the show that I paid full price for their sessions. If their magic worked, then why is this still happening? Why do I have to pay people money thinking that they're fixing me when honestly a lot of these self-proclaimed gurus actually use these to do exactly what you think they're healing you from, harvesting your energy, and use it for their own means. Now, let me ask you this, getting back to these same people who I am not naming, but used to be on my show, look at their lives. If their magic is so great. Okay, one of them, he's with a woman, I don't know, almost 20 years older, won't marry her, told her that if she gets sick or in the hospital, he won't be there for her because she brought it on herself, charges money to use her houses, all 3 houses that they're hers, her family homes. She maintains them, she pays for them, she cleans them, she does everything. And he uses them to invite people in to do sessions and heal them or whatever else. Okay, so I don't know, he's living a lie in a relationship. Both of, whatever, that's okay. I'm just saying, where's the magic? Where's the authenticity? Where are you practicing what you're preaching? Are you living your truth? I think not. Okay, another one on the show, I had paid her multiple times for sessions. Again, did it work? Clearly not. Secondly, look at her life. The exact same situation, you know, pretty much. So, really, how effective is your magic anyways? In my opinion, again, the only real magic is love and authenticity. True love coming from the heart. True, real, pure experiences where everyone involved is on the same page, not being manipulated in any way, right? You say you hate the magicians, the sorcerers in power, right? And the boob tube and all the things they do to us. Well, you're kind of doing the same thing. And then, I mean, really, look, okay, so we got magic versus our life path. My belief is that we are all students and teachers of one another, and that we are all here to learn and teach certain things. These are our own individual paths. No amount of magic is going to take away your path unless you want to put your head in the sand and drink it away, or, you know, do whatever because you can't face the truth. I like facing the truth. I like seeing reality for what it is. And, you know, yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked. How do you know it's not for my greater good? How do you know what next week, next month, next year, whatever brings? I don't even know. How would you? And I'm the one living it. I know I'm getting closer. And I know I didn't have to use will or force over anyone or anything to continue plugging away. Okay? So getting back to like our destiny, our life path. Now, when I talk about astrology or cards or this and that, it just shows, basically, if we consider this an earth school, that is the blueprint, the syllabus, so to speak, of your and only yours unique path. Okay, so most humans on this earth live in denial and medicate and blah, blah, blah. And I get it. I wish I could do that. I swear to God, I am so not knocking it. I can't. Why? Because I am who I am. We all are who we are. Period. So, there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, here's another one. Okay, so getting back to this magic, and it's so effective and so great, and I've already used a couple examples proving that, well, didn't help me. Well, what about all of these, say, witches, gurus, healers, remote viewers, blah, 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 helping us and saving us and, you know, doing their little magic rituals to, you know, undo the evil effects. How's that working out for you? Do you know one single good, honest, pure, no agenda, true light bringer, pure creative spirit that is not getting their ass kicked in some way? I don't. Okay, so you want to judge me because I get my ass kicked or whatever. Whatever, okay? You people judging me, you have no idea what my path is about. You've never walked alone. You've never healed yourself on the streets alone, or even healed yourself at all, even in a comfortable environment. Okay. You know, you have someone to take care of you, wipe your ass, pay your bills, you know, a daddy, a mommy, you know, all of this stuff. You have a safety net. You have someone to go to. And your magic still isn't working because you aren't free. And you can't get out of whatever trap because you justify it. Oh, well, I don't want to end up like Christie, or, you know, I don't want to be homeless, or I have to put up with this abuse, or this and that. The real magic is saying, no, and standing in your own power and walking away, loving yourself and everyone around you. And you can love from afar. Loving everyone does not mean letting them walk all over you. It means allowing, respecting them to be exactly who they are. There's how many thousands of different type of dog/wolf breeds, or how many hundreds, thousands of different types of cats or rats, or 30,000 different weeds, all of these things. And you accept that all rocks, minerals, plants, animals, everything else is different. But you think we are all the same? Think about that. We're not the same. Ticks will never be butterflies. Butterflies will never be ticks. Okay? And all this, if you're doing successful magic, and that's great, this and that, I'm sorry, but real magic doesn't cost money. And again, of all the people I've paid money to do their magic to help me, have you seen things get better? There you go. So I think that's all I wanted to add about that. Rituals. Again, not against them. Everything is a ritual. Me waking up every morning is a ritual. I stretch every single morning. I meditate. I block everything out the first hour or so before I even roll out of bed, maybe 2 hours. Then I get my coffee and roll my 3 cigarettes and drink it nice and slowly while I'm still thinking and contemplating and meditating and doing my own inner spiritual work. Yeah, I have a ritual. I always, for some reason, put my shoes on the same foot to, the way I do things, the way I make my medicine, the way I make my deodorant, the way I make my toothpaste, the way I brush my teeth. They're all rituals. The way I set up my house, the way I build my gardens. They're all rituals. None of these things in itself are bad. I just take issue with, look, only people who have no control over themselves would want to control another. Controlling people are the ones that need to be controlled. And how? They need to learn to control themselves. There is something bigger, greater, stronger, wiser than our little pea brains and our little thoughts. Your thoughts do not control the world. You can change your thoughts. You can change how you feel about something. But changing your thoughts is not going to change the actual reality of the situation. Okay? And you can make your magic and get some other outcome or this and that, but at what cost? I don't know one single happy witch. That doesn't mean there aren't any. I'm not saying that. I am only speaking, again, on my own personal experience. But I've tried it all. I've tried every single thing I've read in my 1,500 books. I've tried, well, maybe not every single thing, because some are like, no. But, I can't do things that I don't morally agree with. And I've tried everything everybody has said on the show, all the guests I've had over 10 years. Okay? You cannot fix your life path with magic. What you can do is learn to accept it, see it for what it is, and then make the best of it. Okay? I know who I am. Yeah. And, sorry, I can't be fixed with magic, with anything. Now, on the contrary, I have been negatively affected by black magic more than once, and perhaps I may be under the influence right now. But if I was going to use magic to throw back, You become what you fight. So think about that. Okay, I'm totally cool with self-defense. I get it. And ideally, it would be wonderful if the little bubble always worked and went right back to the sender. But it doesn't. So I think it's fucking magic that I've been able to make it through all of this. You know, I keep thinking of the little girl in the movie The Labyrinth, and she keeps going through and blah, 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 and has to start again. And what did he said, oh, surely if she knows she has to start all over again, she'll quit this time. Real magic is being able to take it and still come out on top. Again, in my opinion. Okay, and on top means different things to different people. Some people will come on my channel and say, well, look at you. You don't have any money. Who are you to talk? What are your credentials? Here's my credentials, life experience. You know, my stupid PhD, it's just a fucking piece of paper. It doesn't make me qualified for anything. What makes me qualified to speak is living it, not reading it in books, not sitting on the internet, doing shows, listening to shows. It's actually getting out and applying all of these principles, or none of the above, or making your own, and then finding out what works for you and your path. All right, thanks, Christie Aphrodite. Here, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever, Twitter, Instagram, yeah, I'm still banned from Facebook, whatever, but I've never been banned from Instagram and Twitter and LinkedIn, so maybe those are the best places to get a hold of me. Have a good day. Bye.